Hello, this is my last Rebel video ever, and the truth of it is I'm being blackmailed. There's no other way to say it. I was caught wearing women's clothes, and I'd started because I like the feel of the fabric, and I got a little carried away. I went to the J. Edgar Hoover level of what we call drag dressing, and there was photographs that were, I don't know how they got them, but it was from a dance club I go to on Thursdays, and they threatened to extort me for those photos. No, I'm just kidding. I am leaving the Rebel because they are Nazis, and I don't want to be associated with them. They did a video called 10 Things I Hate About the Jews, and I don't ever watch these videos. I judge everything by incendiary headlines, and I always assume that everything is completely literal, and there's no such thing as nuance or humor. So I just, when someone says something that sounds rude, I just say Nazi. I was also very disappointed to learn how anti-immigration they are. I saw Brian Lilly was starting a campaign to ban Syrian refugees. What the hell? Very disappointing. So I'm distancing myself from Barbara Kay and the likes over there. No, I'm leaving because I'm moving on to something big. The long story I won't bore you with, and I won't tell you where I'm headed because I want to keep it a surprise. But I got an offer many months ago to get involved in a massive radio takeover. So I started building a radio studio in Manhattan and was going to just peacefully move over. But things started getting better. And though Canada is in a panic right now because they have no other media but Rebel to tell them the truth, America is mad. And CNN, HuffPost, all those liberal blogs, even the SPLC, ADL, they've tried to normalize radicals. And that doesn't normalize them. What it does is it makes you radical. So all of these media companies are floating 200 miles from the Earth as satellites now. And it's created a vacuum here on the ground. So when word got out amongst the rich and the powerful that I was doing a radio station, they started saying, let's do more, and I ended up working with guys with much bigger plans than just radio. And so we're launching something massive on September 15th, and it'll be in all media formats, TV, radio, podcast, books, everything. I'm going to become a workaholic, and I'm hoping that'll curb the alcoholism. And I'm very proud of the work we've done. I'm very proud of the work for Rebel. It's made me famous, which is annoying, because millennials go, holy crap, when they see me, and then they demand a selfie, and their phone is never ready, and it's really tedious being famous. But besides that, I think we've done a lot here. I think we've red-pilled an entire generation and showed them that conservatism isn't a guy with a pitchfork and his wife with her bun next to him like the American Gothic painting. It doesn't mean you have to hate pot or think gays are weird. It just means don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, and tradition might have some positive aspects to it. And our culture, Western culture, you might want to appreciate it a little bit and not want to destroy it. Oh, smash the patriarchy, smash capitalism. And I also think a big part of red pilling is saying, don't trust the government. This is a big thing in Canada where the government literally controls the media, the CBC. It's government-funded media. And people start to trust authority. You know, look at these rallies where they yell for police. Police, that's assault. Oh, that's assault. And I'm going to sue you. I'm going to get legislators. I'm going to get the system. Oh, that's insurance. Everything has to be regulated. And it's a bad way to be because the Western world was built on freedom. It was built on risk-taking. And I think the young millennials, I think, 15% of them are open to conservatism. That's the biggest it's been in 3 generations. And that's because they can research themselves. They have the internet. And they've watched my amazing videos that are totally hilarious and cool. And we're in a time now where not only is the media floating away from Earth, but Apple and Google and other avenues to communicate with each other are shutting down. I mean, America was founded on people going to taverns and starting their own newspapers. It was founded on free speech. The Western world was founded on communication, and big business and big government are getting in bed together to shut those down. And so I'm going to fight back, and I'm very lucky to have lots of resources to fight back against that. And I'm not just going to continue with the red pill thing. I'm going to add a new angle. Like, I'll still be Howard Stern, but I'm also going to be much more Tucker Carlson. I don't think I'm going to swear. I'm going to try not swearing for a while to get as mainstream as possible. It's a complete reboot of what I'm doing. I'm going up to the next level here. And along with my usual stuff where I criticize feminism and fret about Islam and push the entrepreneur and the housewife, housewife and the First Amendment and the Second Amendment, but I also want to focus on dads. We have a real anti-dad culture. I mean, the word patriarchy is a bad word in North America, and I'm sick of Homer Simpson. I'm sick of us being the laughingstock. I want dads glorified as much as housewives, and I want to start promoting family issues and being a dad and how to parent and all that kind of stuff. Because the other side doesn't want equality. They don't want prosperity. They just want to burn it to the ground. And the difference between guys like us and guys like them is they are people who won't leave us the hell alone, and we're people who just want to be left alone. We have a plan for the future. Our future involves grandchildren. We have skin in the game. They just want to watch the world burn, and we're here to put out that fire. So I'd like to say thank you to The Rebel for all this opportunity to get out so much truth to so many millions of people. And I'm also here to warn the naysayers, to warn the communists, and to warn the freedom haters that we've just stepped up our game and we're about to bring on a tsunami of truth.